this series is going to be about Beyonce and Blue Ivy and the Renaissance World Tour, basically, and even on Jay-Z. We're just going to gauge everybody's reaction about this and about just everything. I mean, I've already done this before, and I've found out that Jay does not like it, did not like it, was not feeling the idea at the beginning. And Beyonce, and she was like, relax, I've got this. And I found out that also Blue likes dancing, and she finds it, to be relaxing. She's having fun and everything. But we're going to see what we're going to get again now as we're going to dig deeper a little bit. And yeah, we're going to see what we are going to get tonight about this. Everything is for entertainment purposes, of course, and divinatory stuff, and everything is just allegedly. But yeah, we shall see. Beyonce and Blue Ivy. Beyonce about Blue Ivy. Beyonce about Blue Ivy. Beyonce about Blue Ivy. How does Beyonce feel about Blue Ivy dancing with her on stage and just having fun? How does Beyonce feel about her daughter, Blue Ivy, joining her on stage? She's feeling happy about it, very proud. It was a choice that, she decided to make, and that, she had to. She kind of had to, because she wants her to kind of get a hold of her legacy at a tender younger age, because I've been around here for way too long and everything, so therefore she kind of needs to get a hold of everything now so the legacy can continue on. It was kind of a diplomatic choice that she really had to think of, but it's bringing balance on everything. How does Beyonce feel about Blue Ivy just being with her on stage? Yeah, she's kind of trying to, pave her daughter's way into the industry and make them see that, this is who you're going to be working with after, lay low or just retire and everything. She likes her energy. She likes her passion for, moving around and dancing. She's coaching her and making her know about, the ins and outs of all of this. Even if, she knows that she's kind of having fun with this, but she's trying to make her learn about all this. She's, enjoying this, celebrating this and everything, but at the same time, she's like, I don't want her to go through everything that I've gone through. She's sad about the fact that, she's growing up so fast, and, she's having to put her, on the spotlight, just she was. But that's the thing, though, she's always been under the spotlight, even when she was in her mother's belly. Therefore, she is kind of having to put her there, might as well just kind of benefit from it, because we know how Beyonce is. So let's see. Beyonce on Blue Ivy, being with her on stage. Yeah, at times she's like, I wish I don't have to do this, and just let her have it her way and everything. But in order for her to kind of pave her way and kind of go through something, she is going to kind of she's going to have to kind of I don't want to say snatch her from her childhood or teenage years and everything, and just make her kind of transition into adulthood too fast. But she's kind of sheltering her in a way, and just spoiling her and protecting her from the bad side of the fame and just the internet, because of everything that she has gone through in the past, every type of bullying and jokes about her and everything. Yeah, she's been a very nurturing, good mother, because she is still feeling guilty over the stuff that her daughter had to encounter, just because she is the daughter of Beyoncé and Jay-Z, basically, because of the resemblance and everything that she has with her father, Jay or Sean. So yeah, how does she seeing her daughter dancing with her on stage? Does Beyonce like it? How does Beyonce like seeing Blue Ivy dancing on stage and people just enjoying the show and cheering for her daughter? She does quite like it. She loves it. She loves seeing her daughter getting the recognition, even though like it was a very kind of like indecisive decision that she had to come to terms with. Like she didn't know when was the right time, but then when she felt it, she just had to stand her ground, and just kind of like coax her into this and just tell her that it's going to be okay, and this we're gonna be together in this. You only have like a little segments in there and everything. Made the proposition for her and all that, and yeah, they've been working from there. Yes, she loves it. She likes it. It was a choice that she really like thought of and like thought it through and everything, and she is dealing with it in a way. It's kind of like a healing way for her to kind of like get rid of all of those other toxic encounters or like negativities that people have been saying about her. It's a new beginning for her daughter. It's kind of like how we'll be saying like launching stuff like robots or whatever. It's kind of the same way, like she's kind of like letting her start in like at an early age so she can get like a hold of everything. Just because if we just look back at it, she has been kind of just coaxing her into this from like showing her in music videos, dedicating songs to her, but that's like personal, but not the same way. But like showing her in music videos with her and her husband, writing and making her a part of songs, background vocals, then letting her sing on Black is King, making her star in it, starring in even like Lemonade, getting a Grammy for the song in Black is King too, and making her the youngest artist or kid to ever get a Grammy and everything. So yeah, they even went as far as wanting to trademark her name or whatever, so nobody could ever be named the same. And that was like a little bit extra, cause let's see, how does Beyonce feel about the criticizing that Blue Ivy's getting because of her dancing and her bringing her up and saying that she's stiff, she doesn't know how to dance, she doesn't know how to do this and this and this, knowing that it's still like a child. Beyonce is like, I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't. Like I can't seem to catch a break no matter how hard I try to like make things right. She does not like it, but she doesn't allow her daughter to see it though. She pours into her daughter. She loves spoiling her kids and everything, and like the firstborn always gets like, especially for rich people, they always kind of like gets more responsibilities or like more love and stuff like that, but she shields her away from stuff like this. She doesn't let her see that. She doesn't let her see any of it. So let's see, how does Beyonce feel about the critiques that Blue Ivy gets online? She's not happy about it. She isn't happy about it at all. Like, y'all don't love anything we do. She's like, that's okay, just don't come from a baby, basically. She's a very fierce, protective mother when it comes to her kids. She want to give them the world, therefore she doesn't let her see stuff like that. She does not like that. She gets like all like mama bear and just like move. You don't have to see stuff like this. She keeps it moving, she keeps it pushing, and it hurts her. It does hurt her heart, but she still has hope, and she still kind of like pours into the positive healing emotions rather than the bad ones. So yeah, now let's see, how does Jay-Z feel about Blue Ivy dancing on stage with Beyonce and all that? Yeah, he doesn't like it. The air of disappointment, just like she's still too young about this, for this. She doesn't have to do this. He doesn't like it. He's like, why did she have to go like through this now? How does Jay-Z feel about Blue Ivy dancing on stage? he's like, okay, if she's happy about it, then we're gonna keep it moving. But at the same time, he isn't happy about this because he knows that this is like more of a money grab, like a money move thing. He isn't happy about it, but he still gotta support his girl because he knows like what are the true intentions behind all this. And he's like, it's too early for stuff like this. It's just too greedy. But if she likes it, then I love it. For his daughter, not for the not for the wife though, because like he really was messed up or just like angry about this, and he was so disappointed in this. And then he was just like, fine, it did create some tension there, but then he was like, fine, okay, whatever, if like the daughter is happy about it and having fun and all that stuff, then sure. But now that he's saying like all the stuff that people are saying about her and everything, he ain't happy about it. He's like, I told you it wasn't like worth this, like bad news, just like bad press. Well, because they see like the bad and good, and like when the bad stuff gets real or just like gets more interactions and stuff like that, he's like, I told you, it creates more fights and like more agitation. And he just he shows people who talk bad about his daughter and his family no mercy. Like he takes it there, and you definitely like creates some problems or just like some fights or arguments within the household, and it creates more burdens because like he definitely drops bags to sob bags for people behind the scenes. He does it like so quietly. He steps into his full power behind the scenes and all that stuff, and he makes sure that those people just get messed up for a while or for the rest of their career. He puts their career into a standstill. He watches everything and he reads everything. So there is an air of anger and just like bitterness, like she's always gonna be in trouble because she's our daughter, or like she's always gonna get that bad press, or like harsher critics and criticize people are just going to harshly criticize her more because she's our daughter. So he's like, if I gotta protect her from all that stuff, I will, like no matter what, to what extent, but I'ma still do it. So that's what it is when it comes to them, and when it comes to their feelings about their daughter, and just being on stage and hitting stage and the choreo and everything.